name is Jaden. I, like all other kids and teenagers, love candy. Let's take a walk. I want you to think about a candy that you really love. Keep that in your head. Now I want you to think about a candy that you really hate. Also, keep it in your head. As a child, I really enjoyed Halloween because it was a time where I could get as much candy as I wanted and eat it with no constraints. Yet one Halloween night, I had been given a bag of jelly beans. And while eating those jelly beans, I ran into a disgusting taste. And that taste was black licorice. Now I want you to think about the candy that you really hated again. That's the same feeling I had when I ate black licorice. Now, why might it be so bad?
Hi, I'm Evan. Is black licorice ruining everything? It's the one piece of candy that makes you question your trust in humanity. For one, it doesn't melt in your mouth, the texture's no different than a car tire, and it lingers like absolute regret. Now, from my experience, practically it's medicine that gave up on healing all at once, but I'm here to not make fun of it. I'm here to talk about something more serious. Black licorice is the taste of apathy. Apathy is that quiet, creeping indifference that lets bad things stay because we don't care enough to change it. Now, I'm pretty sure we've all heard about black licorice. It's black, it's twirly, and not that many people like it in the US. It's the bottom of the barrel candy. Now, on Halloween, it's the last candy left in the bowl. It's dark, forgotten, ignored, you name it. Typically, what do we do with black licorice? We shrug, we leave it there, and we move on to the next house hoping for some better candy. That shrug, that whatever, man, is apathy. We don't speak up, we don't throw it away, we just let it sit there for someone else to deal with it. For someone like Jaden, who, by the way, Halloween is supposed to be the happiest day of his life. Unfortunately, that's how apathy works in the real world too. We stop noticing the little wrongs. We start accepting things we shouldn't. We start saying it's really not that bad until suddenly it is.
I want you to take a close look of this candy. Everything about it says give up. It's the color of disappointment. It smells like an old crock and it tastes no different than an old toothbrush either. Black licorice is what happens when candy stops caring. It's exactly what apathy does to us when we look away. When we stop caring about flavor, about quality, about anything, everything turns bland, bitter, and utterly lifeless. Too much black licorice can literally raise your blood pressure. In 2019, a Dallas editor talks about a story about a man who falls into cardiac arrest after his potassium levels drops more than half of normal. This was because he started eating licorice. So not only does licorice taste horrible, it's scientifically harmful. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Black licorice survives not because people love it. In fact, people hate it as much as I do. It survives because people stopped caring. To further my point, black licorice has been on our store shelves for over a century now. Nobody really defends it, nobody really demands it. And yet it remains. This is what apathy looks like.
We let bad things survive simply because we don't care enough to challenge them, like black licorice. Now you might think, come on, it's just a piece of candy. It can't be that serious. But black licorice has literally existed for hundreds of years, and nobody's liked it. Thomas Adams Jr. introduced it in 1920. That was like 100 years ago. There isn't anybody left to enjoy black licorice at this point. So why does it still exist? That's because that's what apathy looks like. Apathy is the reason why bad habits still exist. Apathy is the reason why bad leaders are still in power. Apathy is why the world still has so many issues because we don't care enough to fix it. When we stop looking for better, we get used to worse. Apathy is dangerous because it doesn't look dangerous. It's like a Trojan horse, a virus, waiting to explode, to shout, It doesn't take joy all the way at once. It erodes it piece by piece. But there's one simple question. What are you going to do about it? Now I'm gonna ask you to do something crazy, and that's to care. Care about what you eat. Care about what you consume. Care about what you ignore and what you don't ignore. Because every time you say whatever, then something like black licorice, or for example, since I don't have any, this chewy bar survives just a little longer. It might just be black licorice, but it also represents as a warning to what happens when we stop caring. So I just simply want you to care about what you do and everything around you.